My name is Wolak, and I'm the Senior Minister of the Agape Center for Spiritual Living. At Agape, we teach a positive, practical spirituality that honors all paths to God. Today, I want to talk about the idea of forgiveness. And how do we forgive? More importantly, why do we forgive? We forgive because we understand that if we do not forgive, we are giving that person or that event power over us. And what we realize at Agape is we are individual centers of creation. And how we focus, and when we see things through the eyes of God, we become that creator, that expression where nothing can touch us except that which we let touch us. So forgiveness is actually an act of freedom. It frees us from reliving the past over and over and the event that may have caused us a lot of pain. I could go on and talk about forgiveness, but the simple analogy that I want to share with you is to be in an unforgiving state is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. So truly, forgiveness is an act of personal freedom. And to do so, I'm going to describe to you 3 methods today, because the whole idea of forgiving is to neutralize the act so it has no cause, no charge to us in any way, shape, or form. The first way I want to suggest to you is to take a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, draw a line right down the center. And on one side, write down all the hurt, everything that happened that is bothering you. On the other side, write down what are the benefits. Maybe not today, but what could you see the benefits being 5, 10, 15 years from now? What are the lessons that could be learned? And we keep doing that until that right side of the paper has as many issues as the left. And in having that, there's a balance. So no longer does the event have a charge, but we have neutralized it. A second way of doing it is to simply take a piece of paper and in the morning write down, I forgive myself 35 times. In the evening, write it again, I forgive myself 35 times. And do that for 7 days. And in doing that, we've lived up to what Jesus said in the Bible. How often must we forgive? We must forgive 70 times 7. And at the end of the week, you will find that that event no longer has that charge. A third method is to simply take our prayer beads, which we've talked about in other videos. And on each prayer bead, simply go down and find a new reason as to the benefit that came from that event. And by the time you were done with all 108 beads, your mind will have found a way to see the good that came out of something that you possibly could not have seen before you began it. Now, using the mala beads may take more than one sitting, but it's definitely an excellent practice. If you put into practice these ideas, one of these ideas alone, for 1 week, I can guarantee you, you will free yourself from the event of the past and understand that you are a conscious creator. Take a chance on yourself and give it a try this week. I promise you will not be disappointed.